course here at Tunbridge is a Level 3 Fashion and Textiles Extended Diploma course. This gives students equivalent to 3 A-levels to move on if they wish to university.
In the past few years we've had a really high success rate with students going to the top London universities actually to study not just fashion, they go into footwear design but interior design also.
I had a student recently email me to say that she had always wanted to design wedding dresses and make wedding dresses. She graduated from Tunbridge here in 2020 and she is now working with a wedding dress designer in London, actually doing what she always wanted to do, and she emailed me to say she is literally living her dream.
I want to go to Central St Martin, any UAL school really, and I want to do fashion business because I want to be a buyer when I'm older. That's what I think at the moment, because I think the fashion element is definitely more interesting to me.
I'm planning to go to university. I want to do fashion design. So with this course I've been able to not have to apply for a foundation year because I've already got such a wide range of a portfolio, which means I could go straight into a university, which you can't always do from an A-level.
The students that we have on the course, not all students that come onto the course have had experience in textiles at GCSE level, so we do start with very creative projects. So the students can experiment on the stand, build up their skills in design and proportion, etc. And while we're doing this, we're working alongside this doing practical lessons, technical lessons looking at pattern cutting and garment construction. So how you put together a garment, how you use the correct seams for certain fabrics, etc.
Being able to explore, with this course we do so many different things, not just fashion, so we'll learn photography as well as drawing skills, more of the process design, digital stuff. It went a lot more into depth than I found a lot of the A-level courses in textiles did.
I went to sixth form last year and the biggest difference I can see is that because you've got so much more time to focus on one thing, you can actually research it yourself, and college gives you the ability to be able to really look into stuff and really just make it your own. So I'm proud of my work now. It's not just what fits the standards.
Yeah. In the first year it was more kind of experimental, learning how to do things, learning how to make a frill and using the sewing machines, whereas now it's kind of applying all those skills in a really high quality way, and just going into more detail.
I think the other unique selling point for the college environment is the fact that we do have specialist equipment, we've got lovely fashion studios for the students to work in, and we've got industry machines and things that they can get used to working with in their college experience.
Here in Tunbridge we have the print room, and the print room is really well equipped with loads of industry standard equipment, and this is something that we have here in Tunbridge and we don't have in any other North Kent campuses.
There's a technician's room, which is actually this room, so you're able to come in here and work more independently or get help, and as well as that it has a more arts and crafts room, which has heat press, dyes, screen print, it has everything in there. So there's lots of different aspects of things that you can do here.
Also just the machines, they don't just have the usual sewing machines, you also have industrial machines, and looking in this room there's lots of different type of machinery that you can use, and there's just more space.
I work mainly from this room. This is the print room. So over here we develop screen prints, we also do kind of batik work, which is dyeing with waxes. The students, they work on the sewing machines, also producing freehand machine embroidery, also more hand embroidery techniques also. We also produce digital prints. We have a heat press that we can use also. So all the equipment that we have here is really industry standard.
From the open day, you can see the facilities here are really good, and the teaching, and looking at the past work from the fashion show that I did looked amazing, and it was really everything that I wanted to do.
The other special thing about college is the fact that the tutors do all have industry experience, so we can make sure that the projects are interesting but also giving those relevant skills to move on into the fashion industry.
I think if you enjoy fashion, if you enjoy art, I'd say go for it, because what this course teaches you is that it's not, you don't have to just go into fashion. Like, obviously it's a fashion course, but you learn such a wide variety of things that you could then go on and do other things, or like other things within the industry.
So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, then make sure that you apply online for the fashion course here at Tunbridge.